They need to recognize that you are the one in charge, and they need to be open to learning a new way, even if they've never practiced that way before. So Jenny did this with her second baby, where she had already looked at what she wanted out of her care provider. And so she was very clear on what she wanted in her birth. She wanted a hands-off birth. She did have some issues with her medical history where she had chronic high blood pressure. She was concerned about possibly getting gestational diabetes. She had had postpartum preeclampsia with her first baby. She wanted to keep an eye on that so that didn't happen again. So she kind of knew that she would need to have some medical support. But she was first looking at midwives. We couldn't find any in the area willing to take her on. However, she went and applied at a different practice. And this one was more like a family doctor slash obstetric practice. And she had been recommended to this practice by one of our doulas in the area. She said, hey, you should go check out this person. They're really good. They support physiological birth. So she went and applied. And then their colleague actually saw her birth plan, reached out to her and said, can I be your doctor? I would like to support you. And he did. He was really excited to be able to see this birth unfold. And even though it was technically high risk, his hands were basically off of it. So he let Jenny do whatever she wanted to do. He respected her choices. And even if it went against a little bit of the policies, and even if it was not something typical that would happen with a high risk client, he was at least open to trying a new way. And he was also expressing some of his concerns, which Jenny understood his fears. This is why the birth advocacy report inside my Empowered Birth Toolkit is so helpful, because once you know your care provider's fears and concerns, you can then find information to help them with that, and you can show them your backup plan. So Jenny had her idealized birth plan of what she wanted. She also had her backup plan. She had figured out all of her things that she was concerned with. And then anything else that the doctor was maybe concerned with that wasn't true for her, she was like, well, if that happens, I already have something in place for that, and I'm not really concerned about it. So in the end, she was able to get this true natural birth, even with a doctor.